All right, Summer from Summer Sleep Secrets here on our twin series. I want to cover a little bit about burping, even just in general. So if you are having a single baby, this is going to apply to you as well. Burping is oftentimes, some babies have a really hard time burping. You don't have to force it. That's the first thing I want to tell you is do not force a baby to burp. But there are some techniques that you can do that can actually help your baby to burp. So when it's twins, I like to burp them together. After I fed them, I'll move them up and I'll burp, burp. Notice that they are really well supported with my forearms. Now, if I have one that's struggling, notice I've got the baby here. I'm gonna put this one up here just a little bit higher, hold their neck, position down, and sometimes I'll go and I'll lay them down just slightly, bring them back up, and lean them forward and continue to burp. By the way, you don't have to keep burping if you don't hear anything. If you don't hear anything after about 10 to 20 seconds, you know what, they're probably not gonna burp or they need a rest. Then you're just gonna lay that baby down and you're gonna bring this baby down and you're all good. Now, if you wanted to do a single with a burp, you're gonna actually put your arm and you're gonna be having that baby nice and snug in front of you. And you're just gonna lean this baby over here, baby, let's just call her baby A, and you're gonna lean her down and you're gonna have control of both babies and you're having your forearm across the other baby B. Now, if there is a baby that's really struggling, then you might need to move the one baby B to the bouncy chair, and then you can then burp and have more control over baby A. A lot of times we will have them on a bed with us so that we can just move the baby over to the side of us on the bed and we can help and control the burping of baby A. So if you are a single parent and you're only having a single baby, then this is really going to be for you. I'm going to set my baby B over here, and this is where I put this baby A, or your single baby that you have, and you're going to lean them forward and you're going to have access, you're going to be controlling their neck. Now, sometimes the trick too is to lay them back down like this, where their feet is higher to their head, and you bring them back up, and then a burp will come out. You might have to do this a couple of times, but let's say that they don't burp at all and they really struggle at burping. They may not need to burp. They may have really good air control and they're not fussy. The way to know if a baby is okay with not burping is that they are happy and content and they're not fussing. But if they are fussing after they have eaten and they never burped, we know they have a burp. And that's when you do have to kind of give a little bit more work on getting that burp out. Sometimes you want to put them up where they're up high over your shoulder, and you're just going to get them a little bit of pressure from your shoulder into their tummy, and that also helps. I hope this helps on burping. It works for anybody, no matter if you have multiples or not.